Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim out here pushing this gospel in truth and in sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh Bashim El Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh Bashim El Shai, Lord willing, fall upon all your houses. Mr. Brother Quanah Watt coming back at you, Lord will, with an edifying lesson through the spirit and power. Yahweh Bashim El Shai, Lord will. It is edifying, Lord will. It is straight to the point. But this lesson was ultimately inspired by, I was watching Elder Barak out there, in the LA camp, GMS LA camp, and he did a video, that I was watching last night, going in, and it was late last night, right, going in on this Ryan Garcia, right, the boxer. He ultimately came out with a statement, speaking on the the elites, and how they, they basically made him watch, them grape, little kids, and they graped him, when he was, around 2 years old, and talking on, exposing them, and, and how coincidental, and I just say that, right, word of the world, right, there's no such thing as coincidences, right, but, now all of a sudden there's, have trending, Ryan Garcia is dead, man, so you got that bullshit, which really is, is a distraction, but yet, it's true, but nonetheless, right, you have that made me, ultimately start, looking up some things. And, I found an article, which Lord will, we'll touch on that very briefly, but he brought out, this precept, right, which is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. And that falling away, right, was the Israelites ultimately falling away from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, right, which we are in the result of that falling away, we're ultimately, what is it, Jeremiah 17:4, right, our heritage was taken away from us, right, and this is why, for so long, we ultimately thought, that weeds and stuff like that, right, daisies and whatever, dandelions, were ultimately just weeds, when in reality, those are, herbs, that we are to use, right? Those are things, that's part of our heritage, right? Knowing about the stones, knowing about, Issachar, knowing the stars, and being able to how to read the stars, all that was part of our heritage, which was stripped from us, right? Because we fell away. We wanted to be wicked and evil, right? So again, right, that part, right, has already happened, right? But it says right here, it says, and that the man of sin be revealed, and the son of perdition, right? It says this is like and the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, which we're in this time now, right? But this part of the prophecy, right, is taking part right now, right? Where Esau, Edom, right? The self-proclaimed so-called white man, right? The son of the wicked, right? The son of perdition is being revealed in this time, man, right? Where a lot of information is coming out on, who he is, and, his character, and what he does, man, which brings me to, my article that I had found the other day on the People's Voice. It says Democrats to introduce tax-funded child, I'll just say SDs for the, PEDOs, the PEDOs, man, or now they're calling them the MAPs, right? Which is fucking nasty, man, right? Esau is completely and utterly disgusting, I'm going to read a little bit of this. It's not very long, and I'm not going to get a whole lot, maybe a few more paragraphs, because this is gut-wrenching, man, and I'll grab a couple precepts and we'll get out of here, right? It says, Democrat lawmakers have proposed introducing tax-funded child SDs for PEDOs as a way to discourage them from graping children, which really all you're doing is fueling that fantasy, man. These nasty motherfuckers, all you're doing is fueling it, right? And I've been seeing a lot of videos lately on, with dealing with, this new drug program that they got going on, right? People, are coming out with videos of, they're drug addicts and stuff like that, saying that this new drug program and drug kit program is actually fueling them, right, to want to do more drugs, right? So you ultimately giving these type of, I guess tools or whatever, right, to what you're saying to try to deter them, but in reality all you're doing is fueling the fire, man. Esau's fucking ass backwards, and really, he's making that statement, but in reality, again, he knows he's fueling the issue, right? 2 Corinthians 2:11, right? We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, his evil schemes, right? This is who he is, right? His character is being revealed, right, through these different laws and that he's pushing, nasty, disgusting laws that he's pushing, man. It says State Senator Karen Berg, in her argument before the Kentucky legislature, refused to use the offensive term PEDOs, instead opting to use the term, the MAPs, which is bullshit, man. She's ultimately, again, pushing by Esau's agenda, man. Nasty, evil agenda. It says there are what they call MAPs, minor whatever. I'm not gonna read that, right? It says in the limited amount of research that's done on these dolls suggests that they actually, for people who are attracted to the M's, that these dolls actually decrease their proclivity to go out and attack children. Berg argued in video, which is bullshit, man. Which is fucking straight up bullshit, man. Esau's so evil, right? Esau loves to, he's a hunter, man, right? So Esau loves the thrill of going out there and hunting down these children, man, right? There's videos that came out on the Jeffrey Epstein, which I have one retained, privately, man. I've seen it, brothers have, seen videos, man, and shown brothers videos, right? These are some straight up evil, wicked niggas, man. So a doll isn't gonna be enough, man. And they're gonna go and they're actually, again, you're gonna fuel that, right? It's gonna be like a suppressed want. It's not gonna be enough. Fucking Esau is insatiable, man. So again, you're gonna allow that. It's gonna build up, and he's gonna do whatever he is, man. That's how these devils work, man. These fucking school shooters and shit, right? Being bullied and shit, they just let that shit go for a while till they burst, and then fucking straight up chaos. And that's what this is what's gonna lead to, man. Infowars.com reports that actually gives them a release that makes them less likely to go outside of their home. And what was interesting in the research did not support the same conclusion for people who were, whatever. I'm not going to read the rest of this shit, man. This shit's fucking making me sick, man. I'm going to grab this. It's straight up fucking evil, man. Right? This is Hebrews 12 in verse 16. It says, lest there I did a lesson, touching, roughly on the same subject, and brought out, in the Talmud, right? And these are what the 1948ers, right? Those that are over there in Israel bombing Gaza, right? These are what these people ultimately believe in, right? The Talmud, right? Which ultimately, promotes, them to sleep with, a child of the age of 9. I think it's 9 and younger. That promotes that shit, man. Whether it be a boy or a girl, it don't matter. Which is, again, not only, being with a little boy, but it's also against, as the word profane goes into, or as it goes, outside the temple, right? It's complete contrary to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, Esau and his ways, man. And this is why he has to be taken out, because he is evil, he is nasty, and he is wicked, man. And for all of his wickedness, the Lord is going to destroy him, man. Lord ain't playing with this damn devil, man. Lord is going to destroy him, man. Let me grab this, right? And we'll close out with this. Let me see what it is. No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. Come right here. The Lord is going to destroy Esau, Edom, man. Matter of fact, I want to grab this before I grab that. This is Amos chapter 1 right here. This is Amos chapter 1 and verse 11. It says, "For thus saith Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off fell pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever." Because when you look at it, right, majority of these children that Esau Edom, is going after, right, are Jake children, man. Right, so he's committing all these different atrocities to, Israelite children, man. He ain't doing it to his own kids. He's doing it to the Israelite kids, man. This is why when you go into Walmarts and all these different, children, tracking radar, websites, whatever you want to call them, man. A lot of them are so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American children, man. Because that's who Esau Edom is going after, man. And the Lord and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, has all his sins in remembrance, man. Has all his wicked, evil deeds in remembrance, man. So let's grab this, right? In Psalms, I think it's what is that? Psalms 109, I think it is, and verse 13 and 14. Right. I'll start at verse 12. It says, "Let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with the Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai." So the Lord remembers every single thing that he has done, and this is why the Lord is bringing it out, right? Because now we're in a sense, we're in the sentencing phase, of this trial, It says, "And let not the sin of his mother be blotted out," right? It says, "Let them be before Yahweh continually." Right, so the Lord sees it continually, right? The scriptures say that he's angry with the wicked every day, right? He sees every little thing, the Esau Edom, as well as other, the wicked do, right? Period, right? Because we know that there are the wicked of, the nation of Israel as well, right? That follow after this damn devil, It says, but again, the wicked period, right? Beginning with Esau Edom, right? The self-proclaimed so-called white man, right? Verse 16, "Because he hath remembered," because that he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the broken in heart. As he loved cursing, so let it come unto him. As he delighted not in blessing, so let it be far from him. Right, man? He ain't gonna get no mercy, no nothing. Right, James the 2nd chapter. Right, he will have, judgment without mercy. Right, to him that hath shown no mercy. He didn't show no mercy, man. To none of those kids, and he still won't, man. And he ain't gonna repent from it. So, hey, death to that nigga, man. Right? Verse 18, "As he clothed himself with cursing, like as with his garment, so let it come into his bowels like water, and like oil into his bones. Let it be unto him as the garment which covereth him, and for a girdle wherewith he is girded continually. Let this be the reward of mine adversaries from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and of them that speak evil against my soul." Right? Esau Edom, man. Right? Because King David, ultimately hated Esau Edom, right? With a perfect hatred, right? And the Lord said that the King David was a man after his own heart, man. So King David's, enemies, were the Lord's enemies, and vice versa, man. Right? And even today, right, they're our enemy, man. We are the protagonist. Esau Edom is the antagonist. The Israelites, the protagonist, Esau Edom, the antagonist, And this is why there's constant feud, and Esau Edom is constantly doing shit, right, to the Israelites, especially the Israelite children, man, because of that evil, and perpetual hatred, right, that Esau Edom has, pursuing to Ezekiel 35 and verse 5, man. But I want to end it on this, going back to it was Obadiah, right? Because again, this is what Esau Edom's end is going to be, right? He's going to be up in flames, man. After he's going into captivity, right? Revelations 13:10, right? Verse 9 and 10, right? Psalms 149, Esau Edom, right, beginning with the elites of the nation of Esau Edom going into captivity, man, right? And after 1,000 years of them serving us, there's going to be stubble, right? It says, Obadiah 1 and 17, "But upon Mount Zion, which is the Israelites, shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions," right? Which Esau Edom, right? You're going to be a possession, you know, pursuing to Isaiah the 60th chapter, right, as well as the other precepts we had, you know, quoted, you know. Esau, Edom, you will be a possession, man, again, for 1,000 years. And after this, right, verse 18, it says, the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, right? And the house of Jacob is, you know, going into, you know, the southern tribes, right? Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, right? And Jacob is, you know, going into, you know, the northern tribes, you know, Zebulun, right? Asher, Gad, Reuben, Simeon, you know, Issachar, Naphtali, you know, and Salakia for, you know, forgetting, you know, other ones right off the top of the dome, man, you know. But again, that's, you know, ultimately the northern and southern tribes, right, coming back together, right, as it states in Amos, you know, the 9th chapter, man, right, coming together in perfect harmony, man, right, the two sticks being brought back together, you know, and gonna rule over the rest of the world, right, under Yahweh Shai, rest of the universe, all creation under Yahweh Shai, being heirs to the promise, again, beginning with the elect of the nation of Israel, man, you know. But this is what Esau, Edom is going to be, right? It says, in the house of Esau for stubble, right, devoured, right? It says, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, right? And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, has spoken it. So that's what's going to be your end, right? Soon you're going into captivity, right? You're going to pay for all the evil and wickedness that you've spread in the earth, as well as committed against the Israelites, right? Because again, we mentioned how Ryan Garcia, right, was ultimately, you know, taken by the elites and graped, man, you know. So that just shows you, right, and he's an Issacharite, man, you know. So that just shows you, right, there's proof, man, right, and that's coming out, man, you know. So he's going to pay for everything that he has done, man, right, and, you know, again, beginning with slavery and then being completely destroyed, man. So death to Esau, Edom, man. Call law Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Call law Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles, elder bishops, the great millstone. To next time I say shalom.